When a person crosses certain lines of selfishness, such as not caring what happens to child because they want to check and to see their ex fall, or stealing the most valuable relationships from someone, or false testifying against a person with inventions and fabrications as commanded against in the Bible, robbing someone their life on this earth, enslaving others, imprisoning others, harming others in any way, they become rotten on the inside. When it comes down to it, they are rotten from the core. This means anything with them has rot. It is a spiritual rot. It is the worst kind because it has the power to rot the spirit. Depending on the severity of their selfish crimes against others and plenty of dynamic factors, they are in the end correctly judged and blessed or not blessed accordingly. We have been given an opportunity to choose whether we continue on or simply die off. Child abusers of any kind, when it comes down to it, are rotten from the core. This means anything with them in it has rot. Any action, history, future, present with the rot is rotten. They are the rot molecule. It's like when you have rotten food around other food, the other food rots faster now cause the rot molecule is there and it is spreading. Everything is contagious, everything. People say, show me your friends, I will show you your future. You can say, rotten friends, rotten future. I cut out all rot right away. I have learned to do this over lots of experiences and being faced with seriously fast-spreading potent rot. Many people lack the ability to cut out rot. They lack the ability to distance themselves from it. They are infected by the grisly black state. If not careful, this will become permanent, and the soul of the person who hung around the rot too long simply rots out. It is an unfortunate reality, and we all have people we love that have the rot, and we just have to keep our distance. Okay, so you may ask, our family members are rotten too then? I may be rotten? Check it out, look real hard, it is likely the most important thing to look at right now. If they have had a long time being rotten, the chances of change or recovery are slim. I wouldn't bet on it. For those of you who have been affected enough by the rot and make a stern choice to go your own way, get with the program. Every day, not one is for rest anymore. We are at war with rot, a highly contagious, fast-spreading condition that in this spiritual form eventually devours the soul. The sure way to beat the rot is to get away from it and get with the daily voodoo breaker program and keep your attitude of gratitude in check. You come from great spirits in heaven and have been given the opportunity of an endless journey, but you can lose this opportunity by becoming too rotten. Weakness and rot are two elements in the same basket. If you saw the rot for what is what right away, you would run so fast the other direction and know all its tricks. It doesn't work like that. The rot knows how to trick you, and knows how to make you think it does not rot. It is royalty, it is your savior. You and this rot have been through it together. Some real hard times. Probably each one of them was caused directly by the rot itself. I have had the unfortunate experience of witnessing 3 seriously rotten individuals do their work simultaneously over the last decade, with several depths of investigation. The 3 examples I have are 2 child abusers and a serial killer. The 2 child abusers simply said to themselves at some point and followed through that they did not care what it meant for their child, they wanted the check, and they wanted less responsibility, or to see their ex go down, oftentimes for not wanting to be in their demonic presence anymore. The third terrible dark rot that graced my life and also stalks it said at some point and then followed through, I will kill this whole family including their child for their ranch, and went on to kill 2 more later and was later named a serial killer. I'm telling you, these 3 individuals all act exactly alike. They totally fabricate all history, they have excuses and reasons for all purely selfish actions. Even when caught, they will never stop doing bad things, and they run a constant cover story to communicate they are the good guys somehow. It's a real toxic poison, the rot. It is dangerous and it should not be taken lightly. How did they become rotten? No one wants to be that. Look at those in your life you see as a white knight, the ones you look up to now, and really evaluate if you are under a spell. This is really the best material example for you to be around all the time. Click the link in the description below for a list of helpful determiners to find out if people in your life are rotten or great examples. Rot is great at making you ignore the signs of rot. Like a drug or a spell, they emit some sort of power and influence over you. When a person crosses certain lines of selfishness, such as not caring what happens to child because they want to check and to see their ex fall, or stealing the most valuable relationships from someone, or false testifying against a person with inventions and fabrications as commanded against in the Bible, robbing someone their life on this earth, enslaving others, imprisoning others, harming others in any way, they become rotten on the inside. When it comes down to it, they are rotten from the core. This means anything with them has rot. It is a spiritual rot. It is the worst kind because it has the power to rot the spirit.